The crucifix of Christ is an amazing sign of our faith. You ever just contemplated, just adored for minutes, for hours? You know, when I used to have a fish tank, I used to have piranhas back in the day, and I would set a chair in front of the fish tank. It was a large fish tank, and I would set a chair in front of it. And I would just look into it. I had a lot of things going on in there. I had aquatic life. I had plants. I'll throw goldfish into the fish tank, let the piranhas eat it. And I would just sit there. It was relaxing, just looking into it. But it never changed my life. Why? Because I can't relate well to the life of a piranha. I can't relate well to the life of a fish inside of a fish tank. But the crucifix is my life. It says everything about the life we have been given to lead, our pilgrimage that we're on now. The crucifix, first of all, is a death penalty. It's a death penalty for the Romans 2,000 years ago. This is how they killed people who were not Roman citizens, or Roman citizens who chose to die this way. It's the death penalty that we adore, that we wear on our neck. This is the crucifix. It's the death penalty. It's an amazing sign of our faith. That a sign of our faith is the death penalty. Right? I mean, think of any religion that starts, hey, you know what? The sign of our faith is going to be the death penalty. Right? It's just weird that the sign of our faith is the death penalty. It's strange. But the world is like that, right? The world does want to just, hey, I'm going to kill you. Hey, I'm going to give you my worst. And it has these systems that want to kill us, right? And ultimately, that's what the death penalty is. It's just a system of the world that wants us to have faith in it, wants us to depend on it, wants us to trust in it. It's many of these systems. Name system. Name the addiction. These are systems of the world. Materialism, addictions, pornography, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is. Dependency upon the government, dependent upon welfare, dependency upon the lies that people tell us. These are the systems of the world. And the world just wants to depend on these systems. And these systems are really like a parody of the cross, because they promise us life. Hey, if you just believe in this thing, if you just have trust in this one thing, hey, it will give you a better life, whatever it is. Just put this on, wear this, do this. You'll have a great life. But in the end, they all lead to death. These are systems of the world. They just want to tie us down, chain us, nail us to them. In the world, sometimes it does just give you its worst, pose as its best, right? And this is the cross, this is the crucifix. And I'm saying, Jesus, we want you to die. We want you to go away. We want you to die. He says, I want you to live. Jesus, we hate you. I love you. Jesus, go away. I'll be back in 3 days. And this is our life. This is the life that we're supposed to emulate. We're supposed to live a life of the crucifix, be a people of the crucifix, because the world does give you its worst. Just throws it at you. And in return, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to cry, go away, moan, be a victim? No. The message of the crucifix is, when the world gives you its worst, return to it your best. And your best is Christ Jesus. Just give him away. Right? And when the world says, hey, I want to kill you, I want you to live. Give it Christ. I want you to go away. We may go away. Sometimes it's hard when the world gives you its worst. Sometimes you do want to go away for a minute and just cry. Right? Think about it, contemplate it, maybe have a pity party. But you come back in 3 days. Right? We're human, we have emotions, but you come back and you give the world your best. We serve a God. We believe in Jesus Christ, who not only rose from the dead, laughed at the death penalty, mocked it, spit on it, but the world gave him its worst. And he came back in 3 days and gave the world his best. That's the God we serve. The world tried to chain him down, nail him down to a system. And he came back from the dead and gave the world life, set the world free. They tried to nail him, and he came back to free them. The cross is a contradiction. It's amazing. But the takeaway here is when you're living the life of the crucifix, this is how you live your life. When the world gives you its worst, return to the world your best, which is Christ Jesus living in you.